crispy.
Welcome back, everybody, for another review. We're here with Levi, otherwise known as Minimate Masterworks, and I'm here with my son, Owen. Say hello, Owen.
Hi.
We're doing a video tonight, just the two of us, and we got a very exciting set. These Toys R Us sets have been very difficult for all of us to find, and somebody came through. I forget his last name, but the Minimates buy sell discussion group. I found somebody on there that grabbed them for me. There seems to be some issue with the UPC or whatever they call it, SKU number, where they weren't reading, so they didn't get put out on the shelves. And apparently they're finally getting distributed. A lot of people are finally getting them, but this is one that's been plaguing us for a long time. You've heard in other videos, if you've watched them, that me ripping on Toys R Us and how poor their distribution is. But thankfully, they're finally showing up for people. I know a lot of people recently got them. So anyways, this set right here is actually the one I'm looking forward to the most. This is a Spider-Sense Peter Parker and Marvel's Chamelon. On both, actually both figures have dual looks. The Spider-Man, just the design of the costume is from a 1970s TV show. And it's pretty crazy they put it in Minimate form. I have a feeling that this is going to be one of my favorite Spider-Mans in a while, and I'll probably use them a bunch. So let's open them up and get a quick tray shot. So as you can see in this tray shot, this set is loaded. You have a civilian look for Peter Parker, which seems like other than the movies, we haven't gotten those in a very long time. So it's pretty awesome that they're giving us, that and that with this set. And then with Chamelon, you actually have Mary Jane and the Chameleon. I have a very comedic idea for Mary Jane and Peter and Chamelon, and I probably won't put that on here because it's not PG rated when I eventually do it for my Instagram. So check out my Instagram for that one. That'll be coming the next week or so. But anyways, this set is stacked with stuff. So let's take them out of the tray and get a good look at all the different versions of these guys. Yeah, I got to tell you guys, this is just an awesome set. I mean, there's so much going on here. Like I said, this Spider-Man, I just love the design with metallic, wristbands and the web shooters, and then his belt. Very cool stuff. The paint's good on him. If you look at his boots, he's got cuffs. That might be the first time we've seen cuffed boots for him. But again, totally worth it. What a cool set. I mean, I really like this set. I'm hoping to get doubles of it. It looks very nice. I didn't push his slipcover mask on very far because I'm going to take that off right away for the shot I have planned. And then we have the Chameleon, which he looks great too. I'm guessing that robe is probably from some classic Spider-Man that I can't think of right now. Is why they came up with that cloak that he's got on, the bathrobe. Who knows, maybe it's his original look. I didn't Google it before this video, but I'm happy to have him. I do have the original Chameleon that came out in one of the earliest waves of these, so I bet it's at least 13 years old. So it's really nice to finally get another Chameleon. I really like the face paint job with that line right down the middle. It's very accurate to what he looks like in the comics. But let's do let's put them into their alternate looks, both of them. Okay, so here we are with their alternate looks. We have Mary Jane on the right. I had to look to see if this is accurate to the comics Hey Tiger shot. The one that we're all familiar from with, Spider-Man, her first introduction, and she says, "Hey Tiger, you hit the jackpot." It's actually not. Her pants are blue in that, in that classic piece of art. Which is just fine. I mean, it's just a pair of pants. I don't really care that much. If I really cared that much, I would switch it out with Peter's, legs that he has on here. That's actually accurate to the comic. But they really did a great job. I know this is just a toy and it sounds really simple, but they did a really good job capturing the charismatic look of Mary Jane. I know it probably sounds silly, but that's how I feel about it. And then, of course, on the left, you got Peter in his suit, and I kind of wonder if there isn't some reference to this with the cartoon or the TV show, the live-action TV show from the 70s that, that came from, or the other costume came from. But if you look, I'll try to zoom in here a little bit. But on his hand, this is super neat. I did not expect this. He's got a spider ring. I think that's what that is, and I don't really remember. But he's got a spider on his hand, and I think that's like supposed to be his costume or some kind of alert thing or whatever. But it's really cool that they actually gave that to us with this figure. I'm pretty impressed. So then Peter does have his alternate hairpiece. So here's his spider sense mask, which the idea behind it is pretty amazing. I'm so glad that they gave it to us with the spider sense stuff on there. But unfortunately, and I'm not the only person that's had this issue, but the paint on the mask got smudged. It's definitely a QC problem to it. But, whatever, it'll work. It'll look cool on a shelf. It'll work for pictures. I just won't be able to get close up on it or anything. But, which one of the shots I have planned for at the end of this video, he is going to be, it's going to be a close up of that mask in his hand. But, whatever, I guess. So, of course, as always, I have a shot planned out for this. It's all set up and ready to go. So let's put Peter up where he belongs. So here we are. This is pretty much what I have planned, is J. Jonah Jameson yelling at Peter as he's running away. And, he sees the goblin out the window of the Daily Bugle building. And, he knows he has to take off. J. Jonah Jameson's probably chewing him out. But just to give you a closer look at this setup, we got his desk, we got a newspaper, we got a coffee mug, this old telephone, and then of course we got Green Goblin in the background. Let's take a closer look at that.
Daddy, why do you have that slime bucket?
I have the slime bucket. So, Green Goblin, hold on a second, buddy. So, yep, so he's up there. So when I go down here, it looks like he's flying. No, you can't even see the slime bucket from this angle. But hey, you want that slime? That's Daddy's slime. You can get your own slime. It only costs like a couple bucks. We're making a video right now. Okay, back at it. We'll talk about this later, buddy. Anyways, poor kid. My poor son comes down here and sees his dad's ridiculously huge toy collection, and then doesn't get to play with any of it. Although he has been playing with my toys for a while now, haven't you? He's playing with my civilian builders. But anyways, I think what's going to have to happen is that desk is going to have to get moved over a little bit so you can see it better. And J. Jonah Jameson can go over a little bit farther. I can definitely tighten this shot up. But you'll see the finished product at the end of this video. So stick around for that. And I'll probably do about 2 or 3 other pictures real quick. But hope you enjoyed the video. This is one of my favorite sets in a long time, even though I love pretty much every set that Diamond Select makes. Hope you enjoyed it. Check out the others, hit the like and subscribe button, and we'll see you guys around.